Welcome to Firefighting in Canada this week. I'm Brieanna Charlebois, and today's edition is brought to you by VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. This week, the Calgary Fire Department recently voiced concerns about funding. Then, the United Firefighters of Winnipeg is speaking out after a violent assault on New Year's Eve. And more than 60 Canadian firefighters have been deployed to aid in Australia's wildfire suppression efforts. In July, City Council reduced the Calgary Fire Department's budget by $7.6 million. That was in addition to the $1.4 million reduction earlier in the year. In an interview with the Calgary Herald, Fire Chief Steve Dongworth said that these cuts affect response times, and with the city growing, he's worried that this will get worse. While they aim for an 11-minute response time, the department currently averages 13 minutes. In light of the cuts, they also had to redistribute their fleet to ensure that the area was properly covered. The Winnipeg Firefighters Union is speaking out after a New Year's Eve call ended in 2 injured firefighters. Alex Forrest is the president of the United Firefighters of Winnipeg. He said they quickly determined the call was the result of multiple pull stations and were able to pinpoint the individuals who had pulled them. When they arrived at the apartment, they were confronted by an intoxicated man who physically assaulted 2 firefighters before grabbing a knife and threatening to kill them. The firefighters on the scene were able to take the individual down with force. 1 firefighter was injured by the knife. Forrest said that they are happy to report that the firefighter will recover, but he said that the union is concerned that these situations will likely become more prominent as the opioid crisis continues to plague the city. They are hoping the city officials will respond with more resources to aid with mental health and addiction issues for individuals and put plans in place to ensure the safety of first responders. Wildfires continue to rage in Australia. Entire towns have been destroyed and a total of 24 people have died nationwide, including several volunteer firefighters. More than 7.3 million hectares have burned across the country and about 500 million animals have been affected. The Canadian Interagency Forest Fire Centre has facilitated 5 deployments of over 60 Canadian firefighter experts to help aid in the suppression efforts. The first deployment left on December 3rd and sacrificed their holidays to help in Australia's efforts. Canada and Australia have opposite summers, so they recently decided to team up and help each other fight fires. CIFFC spokesperson Melanie Morin explained that none of the Canadians have been used in frontline firefighting, but are helping with everything from movement of people and weather analysis to organizing equipment and aviation needs. The first group is returning this week. Morin said that deployments could continue for months, but is hopeful that the fires will be suppressed soon. This is Annex Business Media's Niche TV. Thanks again to VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. Stay tuned for our next episode on Friday, January 17th.